The mystery series The Trunk features a complex storyline filled with twists and turns, and while fans loved to see how the plot unfolds, most viewers have missed a few interesting details. The drama, based on a popular novel, follows the story of Han Jong-won, played by Gong-yoo, and his arranged marriage with No In-ji, portrayed by So Hyun-jin. In-ji is an employee at a company that provides its clients with temporary marriages and has already been married 4 times. Jong-won instead is a music producer who lives a life filled with anxiety and loneliness because of his painful past and got addicted to illegal substances. After his complicated divorce from his previous wife Lee So-yeon, played by Jung Yoon-ha, Jong-won fights against the burning jealousy towards his ex's new husband Yoon Ji-oh, an employee of In-ji's company who's played by Jo Yi-gun. He reluctantly agrees to marry In-ji, and while their relationship is supposed to be fake, In-ji starts developing feelings for Jong-won. This already complicated situation gets even more confusing when the police find a mysterious trunk with a body inside, which is linked to In-ji and her company. What follows is a story filled with mystery and romance, as the police investigation on the trunk gets intertwined with the relationship between Jong-won and In-ji. While the story unfolds, the drama shows various interesting details that underline its mysterious tones. The director of the series, Kim Kyu-tae, explained that a lot of focus was put on the music and he chose to go for an eerie and unconventional feel. He shared that the sound design used subtle white noise to heighten the audience's senses, and the editing struck a perfect balance, alternating between mystery and romance with impeccable timing. In addition to this, the setting and the visuals also emphasize the mysterious vibe, and the most important spaces, such as the garden house, the chandelier, and the trunk, were designed with bold tones by the art director. As Kyu-tae himself admitted, the visual image of the trunk was so powerful that the set itself could be said to carry the show. Other than the mystery of the trunk, the other major theme of the drama is the relationship between the leading couple, and many more hidden details are related to this story. One scene that gained a lot of attention from viewers is the first kiss between Jong-won and In-ji, which happens in the 3rd episode, but many fans didn't realize how this moment actually unfolded. The scene begins with the couple dancing, and while In-ji loves to dance, Jong-won feels a bit awkward about it and decides to suddenly kiss his wife. In-ji was just trying to share her love for dancing with her husband, despite the fact that their relationship isn't real, but that unexpected kiss suddenly changed the way both of them felt about each other. The kiss initially stunned In-ji, and Jong-won also looked hesitant at first, but then the two realized that there were some real feelings between them, so they go for a much more passionate kiss. While many fans love to see this intimate moment, many miss the important fact that it was In-ji's love for dancing that led to this new step in her relationship with Jong-won. Another small detail involving the leading couple is a scene in which Jong-won throws a beer can and hits the chandelier, surprising In-ji. What many fans don't know is that Gong-yoo was supposed to throw the can out of frame, but he tossed it so strongly that he accidentally hit the chandelier. As the chandelier swung wildly, Hyunjin screamed out of fear, so her reaction wasn't acting, but it was instead completely real. The scene looked so good that it was just kept in the drama. A much more peaceful but still amusing detail instead comes from a scene in which In-ji is petting a dog while lying on a couch. What's funny about this moment is that that's not just any dog, but actually Hyunjin's own dog, Cider. In fact, she has a very close relationship with her dog, and even has an Instagram account mostly dedicated to sharing pictures of Cider. Curiously, in the final episode, Jong-won is shown living with 2 cats in his new house, and Gong-yoo really has 2 cats, but unlike what happened with Hyunjin's dog, it's unclear if these are his real pets. Gong-yoo has revealed that one of his cats is a white Scottish fold named Kong Kong, but he has never shown his second cat, only sharing that it's an Egyptian Mao. One of the cats in the show is white and might be Kong Kong, but this hasn't been revealed. Even if it's not Gong-yoo's real cat, the fact that they chose a pet that looks very similar to his real one shows great attention to detail by the production team. Something else that many viewers didn't realize is that Gong-yoo actually felt pretty embarrassed during a scene in which his character is showering. He explained that he didn't take enough care of himself for a while and he felt like he was a bit out of shape. So he worked hard to prepare and he only ate vegetables for 2 weeks. But the idea of showing his entire body still made him a bit uncomfortable. In fact, he confessed that in the shower scene, he isn't actually fully unclothed, but the way this moment was filmed made it feel like he was. While all these details details are surely interesting, the attention of viewers has been mostly focused on the complex plot of the series, and the ending didn't disappoint at all. As the relationship between the leading couple grows deeper, In-ji's stalker Tae-song, played by Kim Dong-won, becomes extremely jealous. At the start of the show, his body is found inside a trunk in a lake, and a lot of mystery surrounds who committed this crime and who owns the trunk, as there are multiple similar ones appearing during the course of the series. In the final episode, the last moments of Tae-song's life are shown, revealing what really happened to him. Corrupted by his obsessive jealousy, he called In-ji, threatening to end Jung-won's life, and also told her that he stole all her marriage documents and wanted to reveal the truth to the world. In-ji agreed to meet with Tae-song and to help him open the trunk that contains all the contracts, but she actually planned to get rid of him. However, when the two meet, In-ji realizes that the trunk Tae-song has isn't the one with contracts, but rather an identical one that belongs to Jung-won. In-ji tried to manipulate Tae-song, but he instead attacked her, and that's when Jung-won arrived and got in a fight with the stalker. In the end, In-ji shot at Tae-song but missed, and he managed to flee. After escaping, Tae-song crosses a lake with a kayak, but midway through, he gets attacked by Ji-oh, who ends the stalker's life. This reveals that Ji-oh was the real culprit, and a flashback shows that it was the company's CEO who ordered him to commit the crime. The mystery of the trunk is revealed soon afterward when it is shown that the suitcase that Tae-song had stolen actually belonged to Jung-won's ex-wife, So-yeon. Rather than the marriage contracts, the trunk instead only contained baby items such as clothes and toys. In the end, Ji-oh gets arrested, but So-yeon still decides to remain married to him, vowing to help him get out of jail. The final confrontation between Jung-won and So-yeon in the last episode also reveals many details about their past. So-yeon confessed that she never wanted to become a mother, and this feeling led her to attempt to take her own life while she was pregnant. Jung-won instead explained that since he was struggling with many personal problems, that baby was his only hope for a better future, and he finally decided to cut all ties with her. With the mystery of the trunk solved, and Jung-won putting his past behind him, the only thing that remained unsolved is how his relationship with In-ji will continue. The series revealed that the leading couple actually met for the first time many years earlier, and in the present, Jung-won finally admits that he has always been in love with In-ji since their first meeting. This explains why he was so eager to protect her from the stalker and why he decided to kiss In-ji out of nowhere while they were dancing. Despite their feelings for each other, they ultimately decide to part ways and heal their past traumas separately. Jung-won moves to a new house while In-ji finds happiness in listening to the music that her ex-husband has produced. The final scene of the drama shows Jung-won and In-ji meeting by chance sometime later in a busy street in Seoul. While this ending might suggest that something else is coming, at the moment a second season is still unlikely, since the series is an adaptation of a novel and has already covered the entire original plot. However, since the trunk has been praised for its plot and fans love to look for the many hidden details in the series, the possibility of a sequel isn't unthinkable.